modulation or backwards modulation. And I want you to tell me if my audio gets crunchy when I do this. How about you, Richie? 127-347, break, break, break.
Alright, this is what I want you to do. Go back to whatever it is before you said does my audio get crunchy like this. And go back to the way it was. Hold the dead key, say 2000 in your mind, then say the words audio drive. Wait a second, say audio drive again. And you can see and hear it for yourself later. You got it just at the edge, man. You're right in the borderline of overdrive. When you made the move and bumped the switch, it didn't get crunchy. It filled it up, but it slightly altered it. So you know that just 1/4 watt more dead key out the bitch on a dummy load, and that will never happen again. From switch to mode, there will be no sound change. You're at the borderline of that sound change. Feel me?
Yeah, full check. Alright, so you see you gotta back down the watts or back down the audio.
I myself would back down the watts, because the thing you asked about when you said let me know if I get crunchy right here was obviously you kicked the box up into high. And the sound of your audio in tone, frequency, deliverance, the sound changed from like a full mid-range to like a mid-range to the bassy with the slight rough edge of, say, an overdrive is almost achieved. So I myself, if it was my system, I would take my radio, leave everything else, take my radio out of line, put it on a dummy load, close that mic, dead key it, see what it is, and take 1 or 2 of those needle lines that you're using for a needle on that gauge out of it. 1/4 watt, 1/8 of a watt, I'd back it off 1/8 of a watt. I'd drop the dead key 1/8 of a watt and do that all again and see if the sound change did not take place. If you could switch the mode with no sound change or no sound characteristic change, you found your sweet spot.
Alright, real good, Gabby. Alright, Richie. I'll be on the side.
Glad I could help, dude. Glad I could help when I could put it into layman's terms that even CK could understand it. Oh, sorry, I sound like that. That's hard aching.
Help them up. Uplift them. Yeah, uplift them. So I was about to say something. They think, white boy shit.
True, man. Audio drive. Oh, handicap. Why did I mess with that last night?
You know what I mean? He said you're not supposed to do that in front of people, man. He said now,
I should have left that alone. Yeah, I did.
Fuck you talking about, nigga. Worry about me and mine. Oh, my bad, son. If I had said what right,
audio?
Nigga would have said that.
Audio drive.
Like, don't worry about mine. Nigga, like, yo, I'm sorry, son. I'm just saying, son. You know, I met you through
audio.
Like, I met you through
I guess I'm gonna leave it right about there and hope that lovely creature don't come out here and tell me I'm chopping. I hear somebody in and out my noise through my splash. I said I hear somebody in and out my noise through my splash. I hear somebody trying to get it back to Richie. Hey, watch the food strolling audio. I said I'm trying to find out who that guy want to get it back to Richie. Come on, let's go. Try to get it in. Let's rock and roll. Guys, you're killing my video game, man. Really?
Where you going? You going back home? A lot of traffic now, though.
Fuck, that sounds like a couple minutes. Really?
Oh, we're chilling, relaxing, going around. Yeah, a lot of people coming in, but very little, a lot of rednecks. Too many rednecks coming in. Everything good, bro. Everything good. Able to make a little bit of money in overtime. Now I'm ready to buy new radios, ready to buy something new, and a ver lo que pasa, a ver lo que me trae Santa Claus. Hey Richie, right there should be a whole lot better right there, Richie. Hey, 127 right there, right now.
It still sound a whole bunch good, man. Real nice, clean. I'd leave it alone, man. I'd leave it alone till you get to hear this video gate. that I'm going to go post, and I'm going to label it 347 Radio Check, and you could judge it for yourself. See if my lips speak it the way it's seen and heard.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. I appreciate it. Yeah, take about a year to put myself down. Oh, I just dropped it down.
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret, and this is something you're going to be mad about. You ready? Do your best to go on the side somewhere and take top end readings. I mean, your top end, the peakest you can get out of it, right? And then I want you to drop that radio an eighth of a watt of a time, and somewhere in you dropping it, it's going to dip under that reading. And then as soon as it dips under that reading, the next maneuver is going to fly right over it. I don't know if I said it in layman's terms, but sometimes your peak really ain't your peak till you go underneath it and watch what happens.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do it. That's what you gotta do it, man. In my case, I'm just lazy, man. I bought the antenna last, I bought my antenna last.
All right, let me go on the side over here. Let me go on the side and I'll take care of loading this video game for you. I'm gonna make it easy for you to find, man. I'm, right after it loads up. Right after it loads up, I'm going to attach a label to it. See, if I attach the label to it before it loads up, then the date and time ain't there. And, I like loading it, letting that date and time go up there the way it does. And then I can edit that line when it's done loading. But I'm going to label it 347 Radio Check or 347 Spot Check, something like that. I'll start it off with 347, so it'll be easy for you to locate.
It will bend on you, so it's very light, it costs about $180 brand new, so it's very cheap aluminum, so you put it up and it probably will last about 4, 5, maybe 6 years before it falls apart, it's very cheap.